Hi guys, it's Sovereign, your unknown Musa Senpai, and today I'm going to tell you guys about how to build a Musa on Season. Now, crystals and setup is a bit controversy, but I strongly recommend that every Musa in the community has accuracy, has enough stamina to engage and run away, and has enough HP and, of course, AP. So, first of all, this is the AP build with the AP artifact. This AP artifact is very easy to get, and you should be able to get these crystals on the market. This will give you like 8 AP, a bunch with other stuff. Now, if you're playing the game for the first time, you're going to be wanting to pen all your gear like this. After you finish seasons, you're going to want to move on to the next part, and that is to get your Pen Capotia necklace, and then use a cup to get the 150 HP. After you've done that, you trade in your armors for reformed versions, and you get them all to C4, or reformed level 4. Reformed level 4 and C4 are the same DP brackets, same DP, and they might have like different stats. I know that a C4 Kutum or reformed level 4 Kutum is the same as a pen Kutum, so just check the stats there because this website is not 100% accurate, while Scarmoth.com is, but at the moment it's shut down. So get this to C level, reform level 4, but don't go to reform level 5. Reform level 5 requires a certain crystal, and they cost a lot of money. Anything from 8,000, I think the first one is like 4,000, that's 8,000, and then it's like 10 or something stupid like that. It gets higher and higher and higher. They say at the fourth one, it's not worth, but it depends on you. If you can or cannot save 11 bill to get your last one, it's then just do the quest line. That's what I've been doing. I recommend doing it in this order. Urgons first, then do your Griffin, then do your Dimtree, and then do your Begs. If you want the accuracy straight away, do Urgons, Begs, and then Dimtree, and then maybe you can buy the Griffin. But the most cheapest one to buy is the Dimtree, and I think the Griffin right now, at least it is on EU. So get this to see a reform level 4. Then you want to get your Dandy to pen, so get it to reform level 5, pen it, and then Kappa level 3. This is going to get you to 265 Awakening AP bracket and allowing you to grind a lot more zones. Moving on, it's a bit more in depth. Now we have 4 tech accessories apart from the ring. The reason why we don't have the the tech ring is because there's a quest in the game that gives you a pen ring, and you're going to be wanting to do that. It's a big ass grind, but whatever you do, don't get another ring because it's just going to be a waste of money. And you also want to get a Tri or Tet Black Star. I put a Tet here. It's about 10 to 11 bill. It depends on your server and what class as well. Moving on, it's a bit more AP. So now we have Vel's Heart into the mix, and we've put C level 5, which is something like 700 to maybe over 1,000 capras. So moving on, after that you want to get all your gears to pen. Now this is where it gets a bit more complicated. With 285 AP you can grind LBR very easily. So now you want to survive LBR. So you want to get all your pen armors, and you want to get everything to C6. Now, C6 is damage reduction, and I believe C5 is evasion. So if you're going to go evasion, you only need C5. If you're going damage reduction, you're going to need one more C6. And after that, you want to get your armors to C6, and then at the end, get your Tim tree to pen C10. The reason why I say pen C10 is because after that, you can go for Fallen God armor. Now, with the artifact, we have changed it up. The best damage artifact is the crit one, and that might be different in tier 1 overalls because everything's capped, but I strongly feel like crit hit damage even in tier 1s is just meta. So you want to get the strike artifact. Currently, at least on EU, at the making of this video, it's sold out, but if you can get your hands on a strike, never sell it. Keep it, keep it, keep it. It is a extremely good Blightstone. Okay, moving on. So, this next build is like your end game of end game builds. It's where you basically is kind of like where you get into the point where you can get into tier 2s. Kind of like your end game. So from this, we have a duo Fallen God and your pen Crescent Ring. So now you're 285. I mean, you're 285 before, but you have a lot more DP. Then after this is where it gets a lot bigger grind. So at 285, 367, you're going to be kind of at this place in the game where, depending on the content, you cannot progress with more money. You're going to get capped at like 600 mil an hour, depending on your class, and if you're 285, 289, you're going to be stuck around these kind of figures. But when you get to when you want to get gains for Musa, I recommend getting your armors to C10, try Fallen God, and you want to get your Nova to pen and your Kutum to Tet still. Or you can get it to pen, it's up to you. I prefer just have a Tet Kutum. The monster damage is not huge. If you can get a pen Blackstar with a Garmob top, then you're definitely going to have an advantage over most people. And you also want to use the cups that give you crit hit damage. Now, if you have this is an AP build, it's going to be mostly focused on damage and crit. So that's why I've made this. So you can see the cups give you 3 crit hit damage, and then you get crit hit damage as well from your dandy right here. Your artifacts also giving you crit, and at this, and then you've got the hidden AP here, and at this stage you are getting, I think, 55 crit hit damage, which is absurd. That's also another thing I didn't actually mention. To start off, the crystal setup is very, very cheap. I've done Hans, Dark Fang, Red Fang, Ancient Power Crystals. So later on, they become the other versions, and this is pretty cheap. And I think at 285, you can see here that I'm getting Jins, and I'm getting these PvP crystals, but I'm keeping in the Hans, and then I convert the ancient crystals into RBF power crystals, and so on and so forth. And then right here we have a Garmoth heart, so we've got the glorious crystals, corruptions, and you can see here later on down the line, because Musa does struggle when engaging and being grabbed with a bloody time, there is a new crystal coming out for Elvia Calpheon, I believe. I'm not 100% sure if it's Elvia Calpheon, but there are new crystals coming out in the boots for grab resist. They're 25 grab resist each, They're on garmoth.com if you guys want to check them out. And you can get something like 80% grapple resist or something stupid with your passive 30 plus 25 each, which is kind of broken. So in a way, a Musa can just go in and not worry about grabs too much. Obviously you want to avoid being grabbed, but those are the crystals that I'm going to replace the boots for when they do come out, because obviously losing to a grab is the most frustrating thing. Just one last thing, your costume, recommend having swiftness, because it is kind of hard to get the +5 movement speed. You normally have +3. You can use like a spirit, I believe, perfume. There's other things you could use, but I recommend this build. But in large scale, you normally just roll SA anyway. Anyway, I hope this video was good for you guys. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions down below, or something that I may have missed out, let me know with a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And in that video, I'm going to be going over artifacts just a bit more in depth. See ya.